What's up, guys? So in this video, what I wanted to go ahead and talk about here today was the issue with Get Rich Quick. Okay, I've got some bullet points outlined for us. It's not going to be a terribly long video, as you guys can see from the thumbnail. But I just want to kind of give you my raw, unfiltered thoughts and hopefully bring clarity to just a lot of where you guys are at and your thinking with all this online course stuff. So diving right in here, Get Rich Quick sells. Okay, people don't even, and then this leads to my next point, which is even if people don't necessarily want to hear it, or they say they don't want to hear it, they kind of do. And the reason is our lives, right, for a majority of us, we are looking for a way out. We are looking for just that one thing that will basically save us out of the pandemonium or the just constantly tired 9 to 5 kind of rat race. We are looking for that shortcut. And even though everybody knows it's not real, gurus get greedy and they play. They make marketing plays, which I'll have another video about. They make marketing plays on that basically entice, people that otherwise wouldn't be, right? Unfortunately, and this is, I would say conspiracy, but it's not really a conspiracy. All these social media platforms, people wonder, why do these gurus get away with all these like outlandish claims, like all the implied get rich quick, like why are gurus able to get away with that? Well, the simple fact of the matter, guys, is that gurus pay platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. Like sometimes even in the millions. Like I'm sure guys like Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, I'm sure they're spending over $1 million a month in ads. Your favorite guru next door, I'm sure he's spending at least $250,000 a month in ads, and they're trying to make as much as they can back. Like I've seen some gurus attempt to make $1 million back for the $250,000 that they put in. It's absolutely insane. But the reason why these platforms allow it is because of how much freaking money they have coming in from guys like that, from gurus like that. And so, yeah, some of these gurus, okay, they're with each one of these ads that they place out, with each crazy hustle culture statement that they make, they're selling off parts of their soul. Don't mistake that for 1 second. Every time you have to lie to somebody to get an extra buck, you're selling part of your soul. And maybe that's a little too deep or whatever, but it's just like, I think that's the reality of the situation. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Like if you have to lie to somebody to get them to pay you, like you're selling away part of yourself ultimately. But money changes people. I think all you guys know that money changes people. Actually, I don't even think that's a right way of going about it or a right way of thinking. I think money amplifies who you already are. If you're somebody that is generous with what little you do have, you're going to be generous with much. If you're greedy with little and you're stingy, you're going to be stingy with much. Money just amplifies who you are. So for these gurus, just kind of goes to show you what type of people they are, right? The ones who do it right, they're not the ones that are after the next sale. They're not even going to push you into it. Sure, they're going to have a price. It's not going to be free. But they're also not going to push you into a sale. If you can't afford $10,000, they're not going to make you go sign up for a credit card while you're on the phone with them. They're not going to have you pull from your 401k or your IRA. They're not going to have you cash out your crypto. They're not going to have you go on PayPal credit and try to apply for PayPal credit. It's just the big issue with Get Rich Quick is that it feeds the algorithm, which is like another video I think I'll have here coming up. But as much as people don't want to hear it, it's unfortunately what sells. And I think it was Gandhi that said, like, if you seek to change the world, be the change you seek. And I think all of us, if you watch this video, which I know my audience isn't huge, right? I think what we have to do is we have to start actually changing our buying habits. And if we do, the algorithm's going to have to force to change. See, ultimately, our decisions create the algorithm. If we can make better decisions, we're going to change the algorithm. And then maybe ethical marketers will start to come back, because there is an ethical way to do marketing. It doesn't have to be lies and Lamborghinis and yachts and bikinis and all this money that you light on fire in an ad because you act like you don't care about cash, even though we all know that that was prop money, my guy. You know who I'm talking to. So it's just the unfortunate reality. Get rich quick sells. Now, if you guys are actually looking for something legit, you're looking for something that doesn't run ads, not going to send you endless emails, not going to try to set you up on an appointment call to figure out how much money you have and then put you on a sales call where they just sell you the dream, then I think you should take a look at this thing that I do, which is called local lead generation. And basically all it is you simply build a website. This is like $15 a month hosting, $15 a month for this tracking phone number. But why this website is so important, right? Like, it's not the prettiest looking thing. It's simple. It's bland. I get that, right? But with what I've done to this is I've made it the #1 spot on Google. I've had this for like 5 years now. Okay, so this is like longevity. See, that's another thing I want to bring up real quick. All these strategies that these gurus have, it's often not for the long term. It's very short-lived. And you know what they say? Quick money comes just as fast as it goes, right? So right here, or it goes just as fast as it comes, sorry, long day. But basically, this #1 spot is super valuable because anybody looking for tree services in Noblesville, they're going to see this site first. And when they do, they click on it, they go here, they check out some of the services, whatever, see that it's a legit site. They call this phone number. This phone number then gets forwarded to a contractor that I work with. And this contractor takes the jobs, fulfills them, and then at the end of the month, we tally up all the jobs, pays me a finder's fee. So finder's fees are extremely common in the service-based business space because there's a lot of word of mouth, right? So typically what happens is if like one business sends over a job to another business, they get a little cut of the action. So what I'm doing is I'm just becoming that guy that's constantly serving the leads. So then I get like a nice recurring finder's fee at the end of each month. Now, generally speaking, for these websites, you're looking at anywhere from $500 to $2,000 like per site. And the profit margins are pretty high because, like I said, $15 a month on the tracking phone number, $15 a month on the web hosting. Once a year, I got to pay $10 just to renew the domain. But obviously, those profit margins are really high. And it's a pretty repeatable process. Now, you can go stupid and build 50, 100 sites. I've known people that do, and honestly, it stresses the hell out of them. Me, I take a more hour or two a day side hustle approach, and I have like 10 sites now. I am building more, but right now I've got 10 sites. I've got some SEO clients on the side, but this is what I found that's worked for me. Again, I'm not trying to get rich or anything like that. I'm not going to ever promote that type of stuff. But if you guys want to check out how I did it, kind of the process, and just learn more about what it is that I do without watching a whole video, go ahead and check out this page. I have an invite for you guys down in the description below. But basically it goes through everything you could possibly need to know and how to get started. So if you guys found this video helpful, go ahead and give me a like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.